What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video with Let's Talk Coins. Today, as you guys can see, I have 4 beautiful silver Morgan dollars right in front of you. And today, we are going to be going over Morgan dollars, who made them, and stuff like that. So we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it and try not to make me talk a whole bunch. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So, first up, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with this 1896 right here. I was about to grab the 1889. So this 1896 Morgan dollar, okay, as you can see, it's an 1896. It's ungraded. The other 3 are going to be graded. I wouldn't say, well, the 2 of them are graded. One's just in plastic case. But this one is ungraded. I got this out of my Dansko typeset album, and I put it in a plastic protector. As you guys can see here, it's in pretty good shape. You can see the all the chest feathers on the eagle, Liberty in her head, and the little hat she's wearing. Liberty is very apparent. The hair details are great. It's got a few scratches from circulation, which is why if I were to had to grade this, I'd give it somewhere between an MS60 and an MS65, and we'll compare between one of the MS60s here in a little bit. But it's got a lot of scratches, so we're just going to go ahead and give you some basic information. The designer of the coin was Mr. George T. Morgan. The first year made was in 1878 Morgan dollar, so that's the first year. It's got a reeded edge, so I don't know if you guys can see the edge. I'm not going to be able to get it to focus, but it's reeded just like a quarter today. It's 38.1 millimeters thick, so it's a pretty decent thick coin. If you have any Morgan dollars, you would know, but it's 38.1 millimeters thick. It weighs 26.73 grams, so if you want to test if your Morgan silver dollar is real, it's 26.73 grams. 90% silver, 10% copper. That is another very good way to make sure it's real. It's going to go out of focus if I do show you guys this, but if you hold your Morgan dollar on your finger like this and use a pin or something, flick it, it will make a distinct sound of if it was actually real or not. So this is an 1896, you can clearly see that. Population or mintage was 19,963,000, so just about 20 million, and it's actually got 60 different varieties, including double-die obverses and double-dyed reverses, along with stuff such as double-punched mint marks, doubled ears, repunched dates, overlapping dates, a whole bunch of different errors or mistakes that are all known as VAMs. So I wouldn't list off all of them, but again, there are 69 of them, so it's kind of a lot to list off. So I'm going to give you guys a few close-ups of this coin, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Again, you can kind of see some of the scratches on here, but good detail otherwise. And then we're going to go ahead and move on. So next up on my list is going to be the 1889. So we're going from newest and moving to the oldest. This 1889 is graded by Annex, or American Numismatics Association, or I forgot what it stands for. Goodness me. It's been so long, guys. I can tell you what it stands for right here as I give you guys a few close-ups. Beautiful coin, got graded in the MS60. Annex stands for, moment of truth. Maybe if it tells me. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But it does not say. Anywho. But got graded in MS60 by Annex. So you guys can definitely see between this coin and this coin. Something got on it. They are very similar. This one's got a few more scratches on the cheek than this one, in my opinion. But I think this one would get an MS60, the one that I'm shaking right now. So I think that'd get an MS60. But anywho, this 1889 is got graded at MS60 by Annex. Very nice, very good detail. Just a few circulation scratches and bumps and bruises. Good detail on the feathers, on the chest and wings. Arrows have good details. Everything's got good details. Good grade by Annex with an MS60. Next up, not next up. I didn't even give you guys any information on it. Same creator or designer of this coin is George T. Morgan. It's got a reeded edge still 38.1 millimeters thick, still weighs 26.73 grams, and is still 90% silver, 10% copper. except the mintage of these was 21,726,000, so 21,800,000 basically. So definitely a few of these out there. Probably one of the more common dates of Morgan dollars. It's a very nice coin, especially in the annex graded case. The shine on it's very nice. You can definitely tell it's almost an uncirculated condition by the pinwheel. If you guys don't know, if you hold your coin like this up into the light and you can see the pinwheel go all the way around, that means that it's uncirculated because it's got an uncirculated luster. So as you guys can see, it doesn't quite go all the way around. So what you guys are looking at is this little, see those two triangles of light that kind of meet in the middle? If I turn the coin like this, you guys can kind of see how they like move around the coin. Right there, how the whole coin gets bright, that's how you can tell it's uncirculated, or not uncirculated. If it was uncirculated, it would not be, the coin would not go 100% white like that. So, with that being said, there are 79 different varieties of this coin, being DDOs, DDRs, and other different types of varieties, such as the ones that I stated earlier, repunched mint marks, repunched ears, repunched arrows, just a whole bunch of other stuff. So, with that being said, we'll move on to the next one, which is going to be the beautiful 1886. Still the same designer or creator of this coin, George T. Morgan, still a reeded edge, and still 38.1 millimeters thick, 26.73 grams, 90% silver, 10% copper. Population or mintage is 19,963,000, so almost 20 million. Definitely a nicer coin. I'd also give this one an MS60. I honestly will give it an MS63 because the cheek is a lot cleaner than the other two coins and nowhere near as many scratches. The case is great, cracked, and it's PSC stamps and coins. I've never heard of them before except for this coin. But this is a beautiful coin. You guys can see that it's still with the chest feathers, and the wing feathers are very nice shape and everything as well. So it's a very nice coin. I do think it's an MS63. 70 different varieties on this one, including the GSA Horde. Now, GSA Hordes, if you're wondering what that is, they'll come in a big old case. So it was a whole bunch of silver dollars that were held in the treasury vaults until, I forgot what GSA stands for, like some general association or something like that, decided to break them out and sell them. So it'll be in a bigger case. It'll say USA up top here. So it'll probably be, if you had one of these here, another one here, and two stacked on top of each other, the Morgan would be sitting in the middle, kind of like that. And it'd say USA at the top, and it'd either say GSA Horde at the bottom or something like that. So those are all proof coins if they're GSA Horde as well, which is why they go for so much money. This one might be uncirculated. We can do the pinwheel test here, and as you guys can see, it is an uncirculated coin because the pinwheel does go all the way around. And I could just play with this all day if I wanted to, because it's just a really fun thing. So this is going to be an uncirculated coin. Again, hair details are very nice. Cheek details are very nice as well. So let's give you guys a close-up. You guys can see all the detail, and it's just a really nice coin overall, in my opinion. Next up in the list, and the last Morgan dollar of the lot today, is going to be the 1878 seven-tail feathers reverse of the 1878. So I'll show you guys a picture of what the reverse of the 79 versus the reverse of the 78 looks like here in a second. So this coin is also graded in MS60. A lot of rough scrapes on the cheek, just a lot of circulation damage basically. And then other than that, very nice detail. Could have gotten a proof-like, I think. Not proof, but proof-like in my opinion, or close to it if not. But you guys can definitely see it's got like the mirror effect. You can see my phone through the coin. But this one is not uncirculated because it does not pass the pinwheel test, as you guys can see right there. It goes to all white, so unfortunately it's not uncirculated. But still George T. Morgan, that's the same designer, reeded edge, 38.1 millimeters, 26.73 grams, 90% silver, 10% copper, and it's got a whopping 9,759,300 minted. So we'll just, for lack of better terms, say 9,760,000. So Definitely the least minted out of all of them. This is the first year coin. This is the first year that Morgans were minted. This one has a lot of different varieties or VAMs, whatever you want to call them, because it is the first year of the print, so they had to go through a lot of different dyes to get it right. There are 212 different varieties, including DDOs, DDRs, and other reverses, including the reverse of the 1879, which I'm about to show you. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and show you mine. As you guys can see, I want you to see if the chest is rounded or if the chest is flat. Okay, and this very top arrow up here, I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but see how it's straight? In this photo I'm about to show you, it will change that. So, here is the photo of this. The reverse of the 78 is on this side. As you can see, this top arrow is straight, as that arrow is pointing to, and the chest is flat. So, the chest up here is flat, and on this one it's more round, and that top arrow is curved. I want you to take a close look at those two bottom arrows and where they're pointing, and decide whether you think mine, which I will pull out here in a second, is a reverse of 79 or a reverse of 78. So there's the reverse of my coin, and I want you to decide if it's a reverse of the 79 or 78. Now I want you guys to comment this below, and if you think it is a 78, comment, I think it's the reverse of a 78, and if you think it's 79, comment, I think it's the reverse of 79. If you get it right, I will pin your comment and give it a heart, and make sure you know you're right, because I will reply to your comment. I'll give you a whole custom reply and everything. So let me know what you guys think it is, and then I'll let you guys look at this one more time. But with that being said, that is all 4 Morgan dollars I have. I used to have 6, but I traded 2, or I used to have 10 of them, but I traded 4 or 5 of them at the past 2 coin shows I went to. So unfortunately, I don't have that many anymore. But it definitely still is cool to have 4 alone, because they're all really nice coins, especially with the 90% silver. But with that being said, make sure you're dropping that comment below on what you think my coin is. And I appreciate you guys watching Let's Talk Coins. It does mean a lot more than you know. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching. See ya.